You are watching video number 5 in my series where I am making my wedding dress from scratch. Please buckle up. Get ready, because you're about to see tears, you're about to see joy, regret, and relief, and just everything in between. I was very stressed out during this episode, and so I kind of like threw the camera on whenever I had the energy to. So the first part, I just kind of like jumped in. So let me kind of preface that. So my plan was to cut out the skirt next in the silk charmeuse that I've been using in my previous episodes. And I had plenty of fabric to do that, but I didn't realize that it was going to be like a couple inches too short. And that really wasn't a big problem, but there were many other things that were going on with the skirt as well, which you will see. So basically the video just starts with me cutting out the skirt piece from the silk and then kind of dealing with all of the problems that come with that. Let's jump right in, shall we? So I made the decision to cut out my half circle skirt from the silk charmeuse, and what I did here was I kind of just laid my chiffon mock-up skirt that I made a couple episodes ago on top of it so I would know where to cut the train and all of that, so it would just make it easier on me. But you can see at the bottom here where it was a couple inches too short. All right, I don't really know what I'm gonna do to fix the length problem that I'm having with the skirt, but I'm glad that I kind of made a decision and cut it out, and I know that, you know, in the end it'll be fine. But I'm going to make a few layers of the tulle outer skirt that I want to do. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough tulle for this, we will find out, but I want to do the tulle outer, like a couple layers of that first to kind of just see how much it will cover, you know, the underskirt, because I don't even know how much you're going to be able to see this silk, because I do want to have a bit of volume to the skirt with the tulle. So I might have to do quite a few layers of tulle outer skirts, and I want them to be, you know, kind of gathered and ruffled. So that's what I'm going to do first, and wish me luck. Laying out this tulle every single time was not fun. It took a long time to just try and get the tulle straight on the ground. But basically what I did for my method in cutting out these tulle skirts was I used the same half circle skirt template, and then I just extended the waist measurement by about 3 times, which I could have done far more than that to get even more pleats and ruffles into the waistline. And then I took that to my sewing machine and stitched along the waistline using a stitch length of 5 and a tension of about 7 to create those ruffles using that stitch. And I repeated this about 2 other times on 2 other tulle skirts to kind of build up those layers. Now, here is where it got a little bit dicey. So what you didn't see before this was I had kind of tried on this half circle skirt that I had cut out of the silk charmeuse and pinned that to myself and tried it on with the tulle skirts that I had just made. And I did not like the look of the silk half circle skirt being flat to my stomach area and the tulle being really billowy. It just didn't look good. I didn't like it. So what I was trying to do here was trying to just add maybe another piece of silk into that waistline to kind of make it wider. I was just doing anything I could to salvage this skirt and make it a little bit more voluminous, but yeah, that did not end up working out and led me to this. Okay. I decided that I don't like the half circle skirt that's going to be like flat to my tummy with the bunched up and pleated tulle over it. I decided that I don't like that look at all. I kind of like a more fuller skirt. So that means that I definitely don't have enough fabric. I'm gonna have to go get more, and also I realized that the skirt is just a little bit too short and I kind of don't want it to be too short. I am gonna be wearing statement shoes, but I don't know. Just try not to cry. I'm really discouraged. It's a very rainy day today, which is not helping. You know, our plans have been changed a little bit for our wedding, and all of the parties and events going up to the wedding have been canceled, and it's just been a really hard time. So dealing with any problem with my dress is just, it's so hard on me right now because, you know, our wedding, we still do want to get married in July this year. And so, you know, that's a bit of a time crunch for this dress, and things aren't going the best, but I'm just really trying to, I'm just like dealing with so much disappointment and, you know, pressure, and I have to finish my dress, and that's really stressful. So, you know, just being realistic with you guys, like, this is so hard. I'm just really trying to put it in God's hands and like just have complete faith. That proves really hard to do, but it also proves, when I've done it in the past, to be the best thing that, you know, I could have done. So I'm just trying to like stable my mind that way and know that, you know, no matter, oh my God, I'm just like gonna cry this whole time. No matter what struggles I'm going through today, you know, I'm gonna get it done and it's gonna look beautiful, and I just need to take a deep breath and have faith. Things are gonna be fine, and our wedding day is gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna get myself together and I'm gonna go to the fabric store and just see if they have anything that remotely matches the 𝒻𝒾𝓃𝒹, and maybe get some more tulle and maybe some more flower applique. I don't know, we'll just see what they have. It is a new day. I am feeling a lot better. I reached out to all of you on Instagram and said, send me encouragement, because I was just down in the dumps yesterday, but I'm feeling so much better. I went to Joann's. I got a really close match in the color of fabric to my original silk, which the bodice is made out of. So I am going to get it all cut out. I planned for the skirt to be a little bit more gathered and fuller. I did the math and got the right amount of yardage, hopefully. And we're just gonna go for it and see how it goes. So prayers, gonna need them. I'm having a little moment here because things are working out. I'm so relieved right now, like I'm gonna cry. So I didn't even cut out the fabric, the new fabric, which is the underlayer here. I just kind of like wrapped it around me and pinned it on my pants and like threw the tulle over it really quick to like get the image of what it would look like. And I think it matches really well with the top, and I really like how it looks. I like the fuller skirt and how it touches the ground, and I'm really relieved right now. I'm so relieved. So I'm gonna get the skirt cut out and I'm gonna get going on it with confidence. Side note, if I can do it, you can do it. If you're making your wedding dress right now, we're in this together, girl. We are in this together. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tears. So I actually got 3 new fabrics at the fabric store. The first of which is this match to my original fabric, which is this ivory satin. The next that I got is a nude netting to kind of just give some more depth to the color. And then the third is crinoline, which I got to further volumize the inside of the skirt. So what I did was I laid all of these fabrics on top of each other, obviously folded in half, and I cut them out all at the same time because I wanted them all to be, you know, the same type of template, which was the same exact template that I used for the tulle skirts earlier, which was going with the half circle skirt pattern, but just increasing that waistline size to be super, super long so that I could use that long stitch length on my machine for each of these layers to create those ruffles to give the skirt that volume that I wanted. And you might be thinking, why didn't you just go for a fuller circle skirt with all of this new fabric? Well, I did look into that and realized that it would be about 10 times more work. I would have to cut out multiple pieces of fabric and stitch them together. And I just realized that this method would do the job and would give me the fullness that I wanted, especially with this crinoline underneath. So I just decided to go with my gut on this one and skip all of that crazy work that would go into making a full circle skirt of this length. So after I got each and every one of those layers ruffled up under my machine, I clothespinned them all together and took them to my machine to stitch them all down into one new skirt. Let me tell you, this was quite the wrestling match. But I did it. I got all of the layers stitched together and it actually looks really, really good. Oh my goodness. I am so relieved right now. I am so happy with how this new skirt turned out, and I have no regrets. The skirt looks really, really good. I'm so happy with it, and I think it's beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted. I am regretful that I guess hadn't really thought that through all the way. I don't know. I knew what I wanted, but since I've never made, you know, a big gown before. I've never made anything floor length. I don't know. I guess I didn't really understand the design of that. You know, I had all of these dresses online that I really liked, and I could look at the design of that, but in the end, you know, I guess I just didn't really know how that would work until I actually did it, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's not, because I obviously do not plan to waste that beautiful, beautiful silk. I want to make something really gorgeous out of it that I can wear more often. I'm feeling good about it. You know, there's not going to be any waste. I love the new skirt and I'm very relieved. I'm almost relieved to tears. And you know what? I'm not going to be, because there has been enough tears going on. Bad tears and good tears. I am so done. I think I'm going to end this video here on this good note, and I have much more goodness on my dress to come in the next video, and probably another one after that. So we are nearing the end. So thank you again so much for watching. If you're following along in this series, like, I can't appreciate you enough, and everyone who's helped me along the way. So thanks a lot, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.